Right, morning everyone. Now, I've got this beautiful box that you can make. It's dead easy, not hard at all. And you just need to cut. And I'll put a diagram in so that you can see the measurements of what you want. It does fit perfectly. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And you can make the box and double your size or reduce the size, as long as you reduce everything to match. Okay, you can do these in square boxes, so use half the lengths of everything. You can do them in smaller boxes, you can do them in little boxes like that. They're so easy to do as long as you get the measurements right. So if you take the measurements from this box, you'll be able to get all your boxes right. Now, I've just put a handle on there because you can just use it like that. But I'm going to take that one off because I'm going to cover this. And it is only a prototype. Actually, I'm not going to cover it. I'm just going to leave it as is. It's a prototype. So I generally keep things like this so that I can reuse. But I've just put a layer upon layer upon layer on top. And I'm only using a 2mm chipboard for the prototype, and I'll use a 4mm chipboard, which you have to take into account when you're measuring. I've just done a fancy top. They look nice. I could put a nice big chunky handle and make the handle from lead chipboard and then shape it. If you haven't got handles, you don't have beads or anything like that, just build up your chipboard to the height you want it, keep gluing it together, and then use a file to file around it and get the shape of the handle. It's easy to do, it's not hard at all. So you could have a nice chunky handle on there. But yeah, and then you can hang things from it, like you can put your little tassels on, decorate it how you want, either paint it, cover it in paper, or whatever you want to do. If you're going to cover it in paper or fabric, I do suggest that you do all of these individually. And then the lid. And then glue them all on. Neatness is, you know, you need to do them neatly. But there you go. That's what we've done. I'm going to give you the measurements so in the diagram. But it's a great box to make. You don't need me to show you how to do one base, two sides and two ends. And then you do it slightly bigger for the lid. You don't need me to show you how to do that at all. And then to layer them, you don't need me to show you that. I'm just showing you the box. We will be selling it as a kit. In the new year. The tray that I did the other day, the 3-layered tray, that's going to also be a kit. Raymond's going to sit and cut them after the new year. Not doing them before because we just don't have time. And there'll be several other things like this as kits that you can purchase. Okay? I hope that's helpful. I think it will be. I think you'll agree. You can put, I don't know, pens, whatever you want to put in them, and then stack them. But there you go, that's that. Like I say, you can use anything you want to put in them, and then store them in your little shelving. You know, you can, once you've got your lids on, if you're not putting anything on top, just write your labels out and stack them. They're great little ways of keeping all your bits and bats together. But it's a good box. It fits perfect. As long as you do it right. And all you do when you make them, there's your base, put your sides on first and then add your ends. Your ends are cut longer to cover the width of that and the width of this. See, 2mm, 2mm, that's 4mm wider than the actual base. So that's how you cut them right. Your ends are always the last one to go on so that you get them across the ends and it's nice and neat all the way around. Apart from that bit, I mean, you don't have to. Yeah, I'm just going to trim that. I should have pulled that one out a little bit more, but I didn't. But it's fine. Not fussed with it whatsoever. It's a perfectly good box to use. And they're quite sturdy. So, yeah. So this is what's going to come out in the new year with the trays. And I'm going to be making some other things as well. There is another box you can do. Take that lid off. Leave this as is. And then you use whatever, whether fabric or paper that you're using, completely up to you. And you make a bit, cut it so you've got 1/4 inch all the way around. And then you cut another strip to go on this side for this bit here, which will go there. And then you cut the lid and stick it onto your fabric or whatever you're doing onto there. And then you'll have the flap at the front. So it's one of those that, and with a magnet, and you do that. I'm going to show that one, and that one will also be on for sale as well, including the magnet. Please. I know it's Christmas. I know that funds are short, but if you can, run along to the shop. I've put the Christmas boxes. I mean, remember that it's a big box jam-packed full of Christmas stuff. There's 2 of them available, and I've cut them down in price. If you miss it, don't blame me. And there's lots of other goodies that you can buy. Make some kits up and give us gifts. All right? Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now.